Hello, guys. Welcome back to UCL Forest Academy. Once again, you are welcome back to UCL Forest channel here on YouTube. Should in case you are coming across my channel for the very first time, my name is Uche Chimeze Richard, popularly known as UCL Forest. So, in today's lesson, I'm going to be teaching you guys the power of inducement. As you can see on the screen, I have like four straight winnings on GDP JPY. I want to use that as an example to explain to you guys this power of inducement and how you can be able to understand it very proper. Okay, like it's gonna look like more like a strategy reviewed lesson where I'll be using XNext backtesting to try to break down all the very particular setups for you, just for you to see how I was able to get it. Okay, I don't, if you feel that this is like I came to YouTube just to make a content or just try to upload something to you guys just to keep the channel getting content every time. No, all you have to do is to go to the description below. You're going to see a link that will redirect you to the free Telegram community. When you get there, you're going to see when I drop all these signals there. I think I give like two of the very particular signal on the free Telegram community and the rest on the VIP community. So please, if this is the first time you're coming across the channel, do well to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave your notification bell on so that you always be notified each time I drop a useful content like this. I'm going to be breaking down how I was able to took that very particular GDP JPY, and I'm also going to show you guys how I was able to take the very particular odd card, which I shared on that very particular free Telegram community. It's free. You can just use the link and join, and you can see this is 1:8, and this is 1:4. I actually shared it even before it happened, and I'm also going to show you guys the GDP JPY. You can see the GDP JPY here. I gave a signal that we should take a buy from here. It played out, the sell played out, another buy played out as well. So now, and the Euro GDP that we actually took for a swing trade. So we even have more of it. We have many of it, but I just have to filter out the ones I need to use as a lesson today, because if I try to make use of all of them, it is certainly going to take a long period of time. Okay, all you have to do is to make sure you come to this particular free Telegram community. Use the link that you're seeing on the description below to join. Okay, and I believe that everything here you'll be able to be getting free signals and free setup. I drop free signals and free setup here 3 or 4 times a week. Okay, I think that is really enough to help you guys to be on profit. Okay, so that is everything. So in today's lesson, we're going to be trying to break down how we are able to make all those profits on GDP JPY. So please make sure you watch the lesson to the end. Believe me, this very particular lesson will definitely help you in understanding this very particular words stuff, and you'll be able to get a trade setup like this. You can see when I shared the odd card. Look at when I shared the odd card to them on the free Telegram community, and look at when I shared the Euro GDP, the GDP JPY as well. I think I have to be very fast about that. Euro GDP, Euro GDP. Okay, I think somewhere a little bit far, but don't worry. All you have to do is to come here. You're definitely gonna see that when I drop the lesson. You're gonna see that when I drop the lesson. Okay, look at this here. Look at every particular setup on Euro GDP. Look at it. GDP JPY before the market activated the zone. I told them we're going to go in for a buy here. I'm going to sell when the market return back here, and you can see the how the market played out very well. The market played out perfect. All right, so now let's begin the lesson right away. So first of all, I want to explain to you guys what's an inducement before we go to XNext backtesting to try to explain everything to you guys. So an inducement are always a trap before a point of interest. This may not be the first time I'm explaining what is inducement to you guys, but I just want you guys to understand that whatever I'm about to do on today's lesson can actually help you in getting some like a similar trade setups like me. Although we have a VIP community, we have a VIP class where you can actually pay 50 USD or 80 USD depending on where you are currently chatting us from, and then you become part of the particular academy. This is like an private online class where we're going to be mentoring you privately. We're going to teach you how to trade the forex market private. It's not like we call you Zoom calls and call everybody Zoom calls. This one be asking questions, this one be asking questions. No, this one is that we're going to be mentoring you privately. Our teachings are private, okay, and it's a lifetime access. And this will give you room to be able to ask your mentor many types of questions. And we're going to be make sure we redo those videos for you to make sure you understand each concept we teach you before we proceed. All right, this is the kind of thing you should be looking for, not the other way around. Okay, so Use the number you are seeing on the screen. Try to reach out to us on WhatsApp, even to get more details on how we operate. We're going to be open to you to explain everything to you guys. Okay, so now I think that is what enough to enable you to understand how we operate. All you have to do, use the number on the screen and reach out to us on WhatsApp, and everything we will settle. Okay, so now when we talk about inducement are always trapped before a point of interest. When you visit some videos I've done here on YouTube, like my SMC tutorial concept, if you go there, you're going to see where I extensively explain what is an inducement and clear of liquidity as well. And also, these strategy performance and review videos will be posted here. Each time you come to my YouTube channel, try to check it out. I always share the setup on how I took a trade, on that how I took it. Okay, you are going to learn a lot from it. Okay, and then we have a market structure lesson here as well to help you understanding the market structure. The SMC tutorial there is even going to help you a lot. Okay, the currency chart breakdown. This one is meant for every weekend. Always or every weekend on Monday, try to visit the channel. I normally drop free signals, top down analysis of like 3 or 4 pairs. All you have to do is to make sure you watch it to the end, and you're going to see something for the new week. Okay, so now let's begin right away. So if you don't know what is inducement, try to visit this very particular SMC tutorial. I believe that is what enough to enable you to understand what is inducement. So it's always a trap before a point of interest. We want to hide some parts on every particular trading view or on every particular XNES backtesting tool, just to be able to show you guys how I was able to take that very particular was set up. Now let me hide that very particular part. First of all, I will clean the whole chart. Now the first thing now to do is now I'm going to be using the bar replay tool and then hide everything. Now this is it now. So I've hit that very particular part. I'm going to allow it to load. The moment it loads, it's going to pop up something. So the truth of the matter now is that we're not going to be going from time frame to time frame. That's number one thing. We're not going to be switching from time frame to time frame. Reason because the video might be so long, and then also this very particular tool does not restrict you from moving from time frame to time frame. But how I'll be marking out these zones will also enable you to understand, okay, this is our zones. Okay, now this is it now. So please try to watch the lesson to the end. I believe that after watching this lesson to the end, you will see a total difference in your trading career or in your trading plan or whatever. Okay, so now this is GDP JPY on 4 hour time frame. The market is currently bearish. If you go to trading view, I know that this thing did not really open very well, but this is a bearish market on 4 hour time frame. The market is currently bearish, and what we can see here is that the market has actually broken a major structure a major structure support level. And what I can see here is that the market has actually broke a major structure support level. As you can see, we have actually break a structure to the downside. Let me try to zoom out a little so that you can be able to see all those things. So whenever you come to the chart and you saw that the market is trending to the downside, what are you expected to do? You are expected to sell and not expected to buy. The reason why you are not expected to buy is because the overall trend is bearish. And once you have fixed your mind in terms of sell, you make more money than the person that is buying. But the only time that you can be able to buy is when you have spotted a shift in market structure. This shift in market structure can be a change of character or failed swing high. If you or failed swing high, if you don't understand this part, all you have to do, go to the YouTube community. There's a market structure VIP lesson there. Go and watch it. It is going to enable you to understand how shifts in market structure work. Okay. So now, the moment you saw a shift in market structure, it is going to give you a clear information that the downtrend market is about to switch from a downtrend market to a bullish market. Okay, but as it stands now, I'm going to fix my mind, or I'm going to strictly on selling than buying. So this is it now. So we have seen that the market has trended to the downside, broken a structure. The next thing now to do is to mark out our POY. Our POY is explained on the market structure lesson. Better still to enroll to master all the very particular stuff and to trade like a pro. Okay, now so when we try to mark out our POY, we are looking forward to we are looking at the unmitigated POY. We want to see the unmitigated POY, the zone that the market has not touched for a long period of time. And there are two ways to do this thing. You can easily mark it out by just looking at it, or you can use a Fibonacci retracement to mark it out. There's a lesson I did on Fibonacci retracement tool. Go down to playlist. You're going to see Fibonacci retracement tool lesson, and I believe it's located here. Fibonacci retracement tool lesson. All you have to do is to go there and try to watch how I normally use Fibonacci retracement tool in marking out my POIs. A lot of benefit is packed on my channel. As a newbie who don't really understand a lot of things about the forex market, just try to play around some videos here I've dropped in every particular channel. They are certainly going to help you in understanding one or two things before you even try to enroll. Okay, so that is it now. So let's see how it works now. So this is it now. We have to mark out our zone, but I'm not going to be using Fibonacci retracement tool. So I'm going to mark out the particular zone because this is my unmitigated zone number one, and I'm going to be looking out to see whether there's an inducement before that unmitigated zone. So where is the inducement? The inducement is here as well. So you can see this is the inducement. And then the next thing now to do now is to wait for price to return back to that zone so we can start selling from. So since you have marked out that zone, I have already placed my sell limit order there, my sell limit, so that when the market come there, trigger me in and I'm already on the trade. We play price forward to see whether price was able to get to that very particular zone. So this is the time when we have to keep waiting. This is not a time we have to be buying. So now, first of all, we have seen a shift in market structure here. This is a first change of character the market has actually given on 4 hour time frame. So saying this thing happen on a 4 hour time frame is so strong, but that is not really enough to tell us that the market is going to switch from a downtrend market to a bullish market. It could look like just a point of reversal. Okay, so since we spotted this change of character here, and then you need to know that when this change of character happened like this, some people was waiting for the market to return back around somewhere around this zone so that they can buy and target the very particular place, so that when the market gets here, they will keep selling to the downside. Some people was targeting when the market retrace like this, they will buy, target here, target this zone and sell from this zone down to the downside, to sell to the downside. But the market did not do something that looked like that. Instead, the market started pushing to the upside, very massive. Okay, but that does not mean that this zone has failed. That does not mean that most of them has taken their eyes off from the very particular zone. But that does not mean that. But I just want to tell you guys something that you don't know. Each time you want to go against the trend, like if you want to go in for a buy around this zone, you are going against the trend because the overall trend is bearish, and this could just look like a reversal, just like a retracement. And then now you are taking this as a change of character. But in another way around, if you obviously want to sell, all you have to do is that you need to make sure that you see a liquidity in front of that POY. You need to see what a liquidity in front of that POY. If you fail to see something like inducement or trap in front of that POY, there's a higher tendency that that POY will fail, and you don't have to be seen trading on every particular place. And there could be a higher tendency that once this thing touch the very particular zone like this, touch this zone, it will start selling to break this very particular low to give you another BOS, and it's going to retrace again to start selling to the downside. So something like this can actually happen. That's why you need to make sure that you spot an inducement before you take that very particular wall setup. So this is our inducement, and our sell limit order is here. We are patiently waiting for the market to trigger it. Let's try to play price forward to see whether the market was able to touch it. Now price has automatically hit our price has automatically taken out the inducement area, mitigated our entry. We are now on the market and we are now on the trade. And let's say our sell limit order is here. Our stop loss is just above it like this. And then we can see something that look like this. The market is running in our favor, and we have 1:4 risk to reward ratio. I think somewhere around here is 1:4. Okay, so I believe I normally target 1:4 risk to reward ratio. So now we are already on profit. Let's see whether price was able to hit our take profit. Though I was not looking at GDP JPY at that time, but I just want to start from here to start explaining something to you guys. Now we play price forward. Now pay attention to what has actually happened there. After price mitigated this very particular zone, price has already given us a shift in market structure here. Can you see? This is a change of character around a particular zone. This is a change of character, and this is like an unmitigated time frame point of interest here. This is an unmitigated point of interest, and this candle stood out alone. So this could be another point of entry. So let's say you want to scale up your profit. You want to scale up your profit, like maybe you are holding this particular sell, you are holding this particular first sell, and you want to scale it up. This could be another valid entry for you as well, because this is a change of character that's happened there, and here will be another valid entry. You target 1:4 again, somewhere around the particular zone, I think something like that. So now we try to play price forward to see whether price was able to get to that very particular zone. So now we see, now price has already activated that very particular order for us, and we are now on double profit of the very particular setup. and this. So now we are smiling, and don't forget that some people are still waiting for the market to return back here so that they can push it to the upside. So now we see we play price forward and can see price keep dropping to the downside. Now we now have another BOS here again. We have another BOS here. Can you see we have another BOS here? And now the next thing now to do is to mark out another point of interest. Now, if we try to mark out another point of interest, it all means that we are following the trend. It all means that what we are following the overall trend. Do you understand now? We are following what the overall trend. So now you see where is the point of interest there? The point of interest is this very particular candle here. We extend it to the future, but the truth of the matter now is that you see this very particular zone and this zone, they are not really a valid setup. They are not what a valid setup. Reason because it does not have any liquidity in front of it, and you're trying to start selling for a particular zone. When the market return here, you sell. When the market come in, you buy. It is very, very dangerous. Okay, very, very what dangerous. And you can see the market is about to hit our take profit. So now let's see whether price was able to hit our take profit, or whether those price came mitigate here and start pushing to the upside. So now let's see. So as we can see, price came a little bit closer to the particular zone, started pushing to the upside. Some people will start marking out here as an inducement, but you also need to understand that the current internal structures are bearish. You need to know how to read the market internally, though it can still serve as an inducement, but this is not really enough. This is not really enough for you to confirm that if a particular setup will hold. But let's see what happens. Let's keep calm and keep looking at the market. Though this very particular two setup has not hit take profit, oh, the market is still running in our favor. And now, as we can see, price has actually given us another BOS, right? Price has given us another BOS, but as we can see here, we already have a failed retracement. We already have what? A failed retracement, and this is what we call illiquidity. We call this what? Illiquidity. We call this inducement in front of a particular POI. Automatically, I've already placed my sell limit order here after hitting a very two take profit here. We've already made double take profit here, and it is now time to sell from this zone, but it's not yet time to buy from this zone because there's nothing clear here. So now we can see we play price forward to see whether we can actually spot an inducement. So as you can see, we are now seeing a consolidation. We are now seeing a consolidation in front of that very particular POI. We keep waiting to see what really happened, and then as you can see, the consolidation was so much and it was very noticeable that some people are trying to take price up from now. Then don't forget that we already have a sell limit order at a particular zone, and then we are looking for something tangible that can enable us to look for a buy around the zone. And this consolidation is really passing an information. And for those in the VIP community already know that whenever such thing tries started forming, there's something that we normally look out for, or for you that is here, you need to understand that this is a double bottom inducement, and this is like to tell you that the market has already trapped in some people here, and they have been consolidating here for a long period of time. These are early buyers trying to take price up. They are trying to buy very early when it is not the right time to buy. These guys that took a buy here, their stop losses can never be below this zone. Their stop loss is just in front on a particular what unmitigated area, and that is very, very risky if you are that very particular type. Okay, so now let's play price forward to see whether price will actually trigger our order automatically. The moment I start seeing this kind of thing, I've already placed a buy limit order here, and I know that there's a higher tendency that price can actually trigger my order, or even if price end up hitting my stop loss. The number one thing is that my stop loss has already made a decision for me. Let's say this thing now hit my stop loss, I will now know that the overall trend is still bearish. The market has actually break a structure, and all I have to do is to wait for a retracement like this to keep selling to the downside, something that look like this. Okay, so it's all about the knowledge. You need to understand how it works. So I've now placed an order and I'm now targeting 1:4, something like that. So now let's see whether it's actually triggered. So we play price forward to see what happened. So you can see how these guys was consolidating here. Now it looks like they are now moving to the upside. Some of you will see this very particular buy. If you have missed out on a move, you have not missed out on anything. You need to know there's a period to wait and there's a period to go in for a buy or for a sell, depending on the trend of the market. We keep waiting, we keep believing that our setup is going to trigger, and we know that this is a pure inducement just in front of our POI. Now we can see what's happening. They are already on profit, smiling, very happy. And then the next thing you can see, price have automatically tagged them out. Just imagine that you were actually profit from that inducement area. Then you just stepped out to get something only to come back and see that the market has smashed your stop loss, and then the market is still running on your favor. It's either you smash the PC, or that very particular day will never be a good day for you. That is because you don't know how to spot a proper inducement, and you don't know how to see all those things on the chart. All you have to do is to use the number you are seeing on the screen, try to reach out to us on WhatsApp, pay a certain money, and then let's mentor you privately. Let's try to turn you to be a pro. Let's try to enable you to understand how the very particular thing works. We can see we have an evidence. Go to the free Telegram community. You are going to see what even the VIP community, what the VIP students we have taught in the past are doing. You're also going to see my own trade setup, and you see that I do what I teach you guys. It's not like I don't do what I teach you guys. Now we're already on profit on this particular setup. Remember, we were able to enter because we spotted all these inducements here, and now we have to wait for price to start pushing to the upside. We are already on profit. Also remember, in terms of market structure, this can still be called accumulation, manipulation, and now price is now manipulating to the upside. So now let's see what happens, whether price was able to hit our take profit. Now price has automatically smashed our take profit, and price has already triggered our sell limit order. So can you see price has already what smashed our take profit, and price has also triggered our sell limit order like this. Remember what I told you guys, we were busy waiting for price to even return back to the particular zone to keep selling to the downside as well. So our stop loss above, and now we have to target to the next liquidity area. We have to target what to the next liquidity area. Now most of you will be found targeting down to the particular level. No, it is not like that. You need to know the point of reversal. Now, the fact that the market wicked out a lot of people here, this is a hidden zone around the particular zone. This week we are seeing here is a hidden zone. Permit me to remove this thing. We already know that we have already hit a take profit like this. Can see we have already hit a take profit. So let's remove it. We have already made 1:4. So let's remove it and keep the chart very clean. So you need to understand that what these guys that were wicked out here, there's a large orders resting above the particular week. If you don't know what is hidden zone, visit my YouTube channel and then try to find. There's a place I made a video about hidden zone. Hidden zone turning a wick into a candle. When you scale down to 1 hour time frame, you're going to see that this is a full body candle resting here. And why would you be looking at that very particular week? That week still produce an equal low inducement just in front of it. It's equal is what it's produce what an equal low inducement in front of it, and this should give you a clear information that something might as well happen at that very particular zone. So I don't need to target all the way down to here because there's no liquidity here, but instead there's a liquidity in front of here. So now let's now see what is going to happen. We play price forward, and now we're already on massive profit. Price has already come back to that very particular inducement area. You can see how it was consolidating, right? To see how it was consolidating. So the moment I already have another buy limit order here, I actually shared a particular stop to those in the I shared a particular setup to those in the VIP community. So now let's see whether price is able to hit our take profit. The moment price hits our take profit, it is going to trigger our buy limit what order. That's how I trade. Okay, now we play price for to see what happens. So now price has automatically hit our sell limit order. It has automatically what hit our sell limit what order. If you go to the free Telegram channel, you are going to see when I drop all those setup. You're going to see when I drop that very particular sell limit order. I gave it a signal to them, and we actually made a very good return there. I think look at it here. You can see that here. You can see that. Look at the market. Look at that very particular order. Immediately the market tap into it, it sold massively to the downside and gave us a very good risk to reward ratio at that very particular point. That was that very particular setup here. Look at that very particular setup. Look at that inducement and every other thing. So now we are already on a sniper entry. Let me remove this thing and show you something. We are already on a sniper entry around this zone. You're already on a sniper entry around a particular zone. If I can find a particular setup on that screen, on that particular free Telegram channel, although I didn't share it actually, and then I didn't share that particular stuff because I shared it to the VIP community. So you can see we're already on a sniper entry here. Can you see on a sniper entry, and price is close to our take profit, and now you can see what happened, and price smash our take profit. This is like our third winning streak in a row. Remember, we took a buy from here up to this zone, so down to here, and now we are taking another buy. This is our third winning streak in a row. So now what we have to do now, what's the next thing to do? Is it to buy or is it to sell? As it stands, I'm still going to keep on buying because I can see an order flow happening around the particular level. So it's to keep my mind on buying, not on sell, because I have already seen other flows of bullish trend. Now we play price forward to see whether we can be able to have a BOS above. Now, so when I play price forward, now price has automatically break above, although this is not really a break of structure, but since we have already have an institutional candle here, we have an institutional candle around a particular zone, and if a particular institutional candle was able to take out the liquidity of the previous orders here, and then this now will serve as an inducement in front of that particular POY. This will serve as an inducement in front of my POY. This will serve as an inducement. So the next thing to do now is to wait for price to accumulate, right? So now we see, so as price is accumulating, the same thing that happened there is already happening here. So this is an inducement. I don't have any business trying to buy here. This very particular setup was shared in our VIP community. Look at when we shared that very particular setup in the VIP community. Look at it here, and I know that you see. Look at it. All right, so let's don't know what is really happening. I think okay, look at it when we shared that very particular setup on the VIP community and it played out perfect. You can see that very particular setup. You can see the accumulation, right? Look at the accumulation. The next thing, price triggered them out, remove them, and still went their direction. We even had NZD JPY and odd JPY as well, which really played out. And then you can see when you can see NZD JPY. This one is running on a massive risk to reward ratio now, and you can see that very particular setup here. Can you see when we dropped that on the VIP community was when we shared that very particular setup. So you see a lot of benefits. You're going to be getting trading signals, trading setups, analysis, and the rest of them when you join the VIP community. We have this thing, we do it every week and every week. If you go to the free Telegram channel as well, you're going to see massive results we were able to make this very particular week. We did a lot of good returns. So why wouldn't you want to be part of us? Believe me, when you be part of us, we want to treat like a business. We see this very particular stuff like business, not the way it's being projected on the social media. So you can see the NZDJPY, you can see liquidity, the market tap into the zone. We are running on a massive risk to reward ratio. The same thing as the USDJPY. This one came so close but did not trigger. These are all VIP signals. And then you can see sniper entry on odd JPY, and then another sniper entry on CHF JPY. So these are the couple of benefits that those in the VIP community normally get. All you have to do is to try to use the number on the screen and reach out to us. Join the academy. From there, we promote you to the VIP community. Okay. So now you can see how it works. This is an inducement. The next thing I have to do, I have to place my order here, and then everything is going to be very simple. And then my take profit, we are targeting around 400 pips. I can remember we targeted around 400 pips, something like somewhere around there was my take profit, I think. So now we play price forward to see what's happened. And price has automatically triggered our order, and now we are on massive profit, and now price has also automatically smashed our take profit. So this was how we went on 4 winning streak on GDP JPY. On Monday, I'll be dropping the next zone on the charts, on the currency chart breakdown. All you have to do is to come to the YouTube channel, go to the currency chart breakdown playlist, and then check out what I intend to do on GDP JPY on Monday. Okay, or better still, join the free Telegram community so that you'll be getting free trade setups as well. So as it stands, we are on massive risk to reward ratio. Let's try to check the Euro GDP. Let's try to fasten everything to check out the Euro GDP to see how I was able to keep to that very particular swing trade that we took. Okay, now look at the Euro GDP that we took, the very particular setup here. So you can see everything I do, everything I come here on YouTube to teach to you is still what I do. I don't hide anything. All you have to do is to try to enroll, because some of you guys will say I don't need a mentor. I don't why would I need a mentor? And you are there using your hard-earned money to practice forex. At the end of the whole day, it's only when you have blew that money, then you will now come back to your senses that this is the right time for me to give this thing a try. Remember that you being under somebody, that the person will save you a lot of messes that you will get yourself into. And that is the reason why you need to give it a try. Okay, this is the Euro GDP. We had this in as a swing trade, and then after some days, like 3 days, the market hit our take profit, and then we closed on 1:4. Let's check it out on SNS backtesting to see how we're able to get that very particular setup. So you really have to give it a try, bro. You really have to give it a try. Try to give it a try. You don't need to every time you conclude I don't need a mentor. So this is a demo account. because of this particular thing you are seeing here. We use this very particular demo account to teach our free to teach our VIP community, because we can't be using real account as well. At that time, we are trying to set our pending orders. Okay, so now that was the reason why you are seeing this sell lots something something here. So now let's try to delete the chart and try to reanalyze how we did that. So this is Euro GDP on daily time frame. I'll be using daily time frame. If I scale down to 4 hour time frame, this chart is too big. It's gonna, as in it's gonna too big, it's gonna be too wide. But I'm gonna show you how I was able to mark out the 4 hour time frame points of interest from the daily time frame. These are everything you're gonna be getting. Okay, so now the price is currently bearish, very bearish to the downside. Now, but what gave us the effrontery to buy was because we spotted a reversal here. There's a change of character here, number one. This change of character here, the next thing we saw in liquidity below the change of character, we saw an equal low inducement here. Don't worry, I'm going to zoom out now so that you can be able. Oh, I didn't even hide anything. Let me hide the chart first of all. Let's try to hide the chart from here. I will hide the chart from here. Then to try to show you, so allow it to load. So you can see this is how to be backtesting. If you don't know how to backtest, use the link on the description below. Sign up on SNEX, and then you can be able to do all this backtesting. So this is the equal low inducement we spotted, and this is our 4 hour time frame points of interest here. You can see these are 4 hour time frame points of interest. Very cool, very fine. So all we have to do is to wait for the market to return back. Most of you be shouting, you mean we have to wait? The truth of the matter is that I just wake up one day, and then that day I wake up, analyzed the GDP like I was moving from pair to pair, and I spotted this setup. Immediately I saw that, I shared it to them. That day, the market triggered our setup. After 3 days, the market hit our TP. Very simple. So don't shout that I was waiting for how many days. I was not waiting for any how many days. Okay, so now let's play price forward to see whether price was able to trigger our order. Now we have a buy limit order here. Remember, this is a 4 hour time frame point of interest we are using. We are not using the daily time frame point of interest. We actually refined the daily time frame point of interest. Our TP was somewhere around there. I guess, yeah, our TP was somewhere around there. 136 pips, somewhere around there. I think that is it now. 136 pips, something like look like this. So now let's play price forward to see whether price was able to trigger our order and hit our take profit. Now price has triggered our order, and finally we price has smashed our take profit. Very easy, right? It could look very easy the way I'm doing it. All you have to do is to try to reach out to us, or by watching this video countless times can actually what help you. So this was how we were able to do it on GDP JPY. On Euro GDP, we spotted a change of character, inducement on mitigated zone below. The next thing, price boom to the upside. Now let's try for the odd card for the one more time, and then we try to end the lesson. Please try to leave a comment. Try to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm begging you, please like and subscribe. Leave your notification button on, so each time I drop a useful content like this, you yourself will be notified that yes, this guy has dropping a new content, and you come and watch. Okay, if you don't leave any, if you do not subscribe and you do not leave any notification, there's no how you'll be able to know that I've dropped a new setup. And maybe the next time you'll be seeing me, you must have done some mistakes. Okay, just try. I'm a newbie mentor that you, as in every newbie, need to have me as part of his work, as part of his subscribe or whatever, because you are definitely going to learn a lot. There's a lot of things I've been able to disclose here on YouTube that other people have not been able to tell you guys. Let's try to hit chat and see what really happened there on odd, on this particular odd card, right? So now let's see. We hit the price, and then we're gonna keep it like this somewhere around here. So when we came to the chart, actually we discovered that the odd card was actually bullish, despite that the bullish is just like a retracement. Despite that, what that the bullish is just like what a retracement. First of all, the price is bearish. From here, price reverse, gave a change of character, price retrace, mitigated the zone, rebalance orders here, and then from here we spotted a push to the upside that looks like a change of that looks like a BOS. Not really that looks like, is a proper BOS. And then we have our extreme zone here. We have our inducement area. Go to the free Telegram channel. I dropped the particular setup, and this setup gave 1:8. So now all we have to do is to wait for price to return back to the particular zone. Patiently waiting, and now price has already beaten the inducement area, and now price has triggered us in, and now we are running on profit like this. Stop loss below, and then take profit was somewhere around somewhere around this place. I think somewhere around there. So that is it. I think somewhere around that very particular play was the take profit. And now you can see how price was actually playing out, playing out, playing out, playing out, playing out, playing out, playing out. I think somewhere around there because we took a sell from here. I think we took a sell from here. The moment price hit our take profit, we took another sell from here. Go and check it on the free Telegram community. We took another sell from here. This one gave us 1:4, and this is everything I have for you guys on my strategy performance review lesson. All you have to do is to try to watch the video again, watch it again, and don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to share the videos. I'm begging you, try to share the videos and try to subscribe to the YouTube channel. If this thing actually helped you, leave it on the comment section for me, and believe me, I will be there to also thank you for watching to the very particular level. Thank you, and may God bless you.